What if I told you the courtroom transformed into the most explosive reality show you've ever seen, and a certain country superstar just dropped receipts so shocking even Hollywood gossip sites went silent? That's right. This wasn't your average celebrity drama. This was a high-stakes showdown, complete with hidden recordings, explosive texts, and screenshots that allegedly exposed a tangled web of lies, betrayal, and power plays. The drama wasn't just about fame. It was about reputation, money, and a public ready to devour every shocking detail. It all began when a social media storm erupted. A rising star in the music scene went on a tearful live stream, claiming betrayal by a famous country singer. Fans flooded the comments with sympathy and hashtags like heartbroken fans and celebrity drama, unaware of the storm brewing behind the cameras. What started as an emotional rant quickly escalated into a full-blown public spectacle. Within days, gossip blogs were calling it the country music scandal of the decade. But the unexpected twist came when the usually reserved star clapped back, with evidence. Screenshots, recordings, and digital proof flooded the courtroom, allegedly revealing that the accusations were carefully manufactured. Fake claims, altered lab reports, and staged moments were allegedly all part of a plan to manipulate the public narrative. And while the drama unfolded, a certain Hollywood actress watched silently, poised and composed, her icy gaze conveying a mix of disbelief and quiet fury. The courtroom, meant to be a place of order, became a live spectacle. Flashbulbs popped as the first batch of screenshots was presented, lawyers froze mid-step, and even the judge leaned in to examine the evidence. Hundreds of texts allegedly showed attempts to fabricate a story, a supposed pregnancy, falsified test results, and claims that the singer had betrayed the rising star. Every detail seemed designed to shock, confuse, and scandalize. What made this moment even more intense was the dramatic history leading up to it. The accuser had initially gained attention on social media with tearful confessions of betrayal, presenting herself as the victim of a famous artist's supposed heartbreak. Fans immediately took sides, rallying in support and flooding hashtags with expressions of outrage. But they hadn't yet anticipated the counterattack, a methodical reveal of evidence that suggested the narrative was anything but straightforward. Inside the courtroom, the tension was palpable. Reportedly, the actress remained composed in the back row, observing quietly as her husband's name was dragged through a firestorm of allegations. Witnesses described her demeanor as a study in poise, calm yet commanding, while the rising star's legal team attempted to spin the story into a simple misunderstanding. But when the first audio clips were played, a series of voice notes allegedly from the accuser herself, the room went silent. In the recordings, a trembling voice reportedly spoke of scheming and manipulation, planning to control the narrative before anyone else could intervene. The effect was electric. Social media exploded immediately. Fans dissected every detail, from timestamps on the recordings to subtle clues in videos posted weeks prior. TikTok detectives, Reddit sleuths, and Instagram commentators all jumped into action, piecing together a complex puzzle of digital breadcrumbs. Speculation soared. Were these recordings authentic, or were they another layer of manipulation? Either way, the spectacle was mesmerizing. Then came the first dramatic courtroom bombshell. Allegedly, a forensic expert confirmed inconsistencies in the supposedly official documents. Lab reports, timestamps, and even font styles didn't align with genuine protocols. The revelation stunned the room. Here was a meticulously crafted facade, allegedly constructed to deceive an entire public. In real time, viewers and journalists alike were watching what felt like a scripted drama, except it was very much real. The courtroom continued to shift like a stage play. Emails under false identities were allegedly submitted to pressure the singer into settlements. Threats, Bribes and hush-money schemes were reportedly discussed, each revelation more jaw-dropping than the last. And while the rising star scrambled to justify actions, her credibility slowly unraveled. Legal professionals described it as a complete implosion, with courtroom whispers confirming the cracks in her story. Meanwhile, the actress at the center of this storm remained a study in quiet power. She reportedly took the stand, delivering testimony that emphasized integrity, emotional distress, and professional consequences. Her calm delivery reportedly left a lasting impression on both the courtroom and the media, instantly making headlines across entertainment outlets. Social media users hailed it as Oscar-worthy poise, a masterclass in handling public scrutiny. The story only deepened. Allegations that flirtatious messages had been exchanged prior to the claims were swiftly countered with evidence showing they originated from fan accounts, not personal communication. Another recording allegedly revealed intentions to manipulate public perception, confirming suspicions that the entire ordeal was designed to control the narrative. Social media erupted in debate, hashtags trended, and fans dissected every detail. Outside the courthouse, the spectacle didn't stop. Paparazzi swarmed, capturing every move while fans speculated endlessly. The accused rising star's social media went dark, tour dates disappeared, and sponsorships quietly evaporated. Conversely, the musician's streaming numbers skyrocketed, with fans calling one track the ultimate anthem of vindication. Every revelation, every leak, every dramatic turn fueled a growing narrative of triumph, integrity, and the power of truth prevailing. Then came the unexpected twist. Federal authorities reportedly took notice after financial transactions allegedly crossed state lines, potentially implicating the rising star in broader legal issues. Suddenly, the case evolved from a celebrity feud to a potential federal investigation. Yet the musician remained stoic, reportedly emotionally exhausted but resolute. Reports suggested that what mattered most wasn't the victory itself, but reclaiming control over a personal and professional narrative hijacked by manipulation. The story reached a new climax when unredacted phone records allegedly revealed deeper connections, potentially implicating previously unsuspected parties in the drama. Leaks suggested financial irregularities and strategic attempts to control public perception, sending shockwaves across the industry. For social media, this was gold. Fans debated, dissected, and speculated endlessly, turning the courtroom drama into a cultural phenomenon. Through all of this, the actress maintained her dignity and focus. Public sentiment shifted, as fans and media alike recognized her unwavering stance and careful navigation of a delicate situation. Headlines pivoted from scandal to resilience, emphasizing the power of composure, foresight, and integrity in the face of chaos. Meanwhile, the musician's calculated approach to exposing truth, while preserving privacy and family stability, became a model of strategic crisis management. The drama didn't end there. Allegedly, court documents revealed additional communications between the rising star and external parties, suggesting a carefully orchestrated attempt to manipulate events for attention and personal gain. Public discourse exploded as analysts, bloggers, and fans attempted to decode motives, intentions, and the broader implications of the unfolding scandal. Ultimately, the courtroom drama served as a masterclass in narrative, reputation management, and the impact of digital evidence. It showcased how public perception can be shaped, disrupted, and ultimately reclaimed with careful strategy, legal precision, and steadfast composure. In a world obsessed with fame, image, and storytelling, this saga reminded everyone that appearances are rarely reality, and truth, when revealed, carries immense power. By the end, the rising star's social media silence, canceled appearances, and missing tour confirmed the fallout was real. The musician and actress emerged not only intact but strengthened, their brands reaffirmed, their reputations enhanced, and their control over personal narratives restored. Social media and entertainment outlets couldn't stop dissecting every move, yet the key players maintained poise, reinforcing a message about integrity, resilience, and strategic action under pressure. And the story isn't over. Every revelation, leak, and courtroom twist demonstrated the complexity of fame, trust, and manipulation in the modern digital age. Fans continue to speculate, journalists continue to report, and social media remains a hive of commentary, memes, and theory. The saga serves as a cautionary tale and a spectacle, illustrating the volatile mix of celebrity culture, legal drama, and the public's insatiable appetite for scandal. In the end, what began as a personal dispute became a public spectacle of epic proportions, revealing the intersection of power, money, influence, and personal integrity. It proved that even in the most orchestrated narratives, truth has a way of surfacing, and those who act with composure, evidence, and strategy can reclaim control of the story, no matter how explosive the situation. The courtroom doors may have closed, the microphones may have silenced, but the narrative lives on. In the modern celebrity landscape, stories like this don't end. They evolve. And as fans, analysts, and the public, all we can do is watch, dissect, and wait for the next chapter in a saga that perfectly blends reality, drama, and spectacle.